But when you listen, Labourites, to what the PNP are saying, they have no plans, no programs. So what they do? They start claiming corruption there, corruption there. You know, when a party like the PNP talk about corruption, you know that they are enmeshed in corruption. That's all they can talk about is corruption. And we're going to defend the Prime Minister because I'm talking about corruption. They can't point one bit of evidence to show that the Prime Minister is involved in any illicit enrichment or corruption. And I hear Mark G talking about statutory declaration. I have read the 3 reports from the IC, and there's not one line that implicates the Prime Minister. Not one paragraph, one line that implicates the Prime Minister. I don't even know why they put out those 3 reports. Because they had nothing of value in them. And I say we must defend the Prime Minister when we hear about him. But IC said this about him. IC talk about millions going from left, right, and 28 accounts. Nothing wrong with that. From I know this Prime Minister, he has been an investor. And his family have been investing in Jamaica to make sure Jamaica is a better place. And I say to you, Labourites, when you hear the leader of the opposition shouting, blood and fire, you wonder what they mean. You hear him? Blood and fire? One thing I want to say, Labourites, we want a peaceful election. But you know, if one of us leaders in the Labour Party had shout blood and fire, so the civil society would be attacking us. You don't hear one oomph from them. But civil society is doing a great job of discrediting themselves. Not all of them, many of them doing a great job of discrediting themselves. And when I see them headlines by some of the media about tyranny, authoritarian government, there's no more democratic leader than Andrew Holness. None. I can tell you, no leader like Andrew Holness. He bears no malice and embraces everyone in the Jamaica Labour Party. And that is why the Jamaica Labour Party is more united than ever in its history.
You know what I want all of my viewers and all of my subscribers to do right now? Type in the comment section, no to corruption. No to corruption. Because we will not have it. Now, what this brother here talk about? As a, you know, saying, if he resign as justice minister, and if he resign from politics too, for a justice minister, me can't believe, say, this Nikompo stand up in front of a crowd of people, and the media as well, and saying that there's nothing to prove that Andrew Holness is involved in corruption. The first thing that prove Andrew Holness involved in a corruption is that him take the IC to court. Because an innocent man not behave like how Andrew Holness behave. An innocent man would not try to challenge the corruption body, saying that, oh, them are going to do deep in their business. No. If you are an innocent man and you know you're not guilty, from the IC say, give me that piece of document, you're going to give it to the IC. You're going to prove them wrong. You're going to let them know, say, listen, I have nothing to hide. Here's the document that you need. Go and do your investigation properly, so that the people of Jamaica can see that I am not into any corruption. I have done nothing wrong. But instead, your Prime Minister carry the IC to court and I try to get the enrichment law throughout. What make you don't want the enrichment law throughout? You are trying to get the judge to block every single thing that you are about to get charged for. Why would you do so if you are not guilty? If you're not guilty, why you want the court to throw out everything and left only the one way they say you must not be charged? Why would you do that? Only a guilty man behave that way. And Andrew Holness guilty. Him guilty. Him guilty. And you, Delroy Chuck, with your big head, let me tell you this, man. Resign as Justice Minister, you know. Because let me tell you this, a criminal and wicked and heartless people like a Uno make Jamaica the crash, you know. Uno. You better resign as Justice Minister because you don't know nothing about justice. As a Justice Minister, me never did expect you for your defend corruption. As a Justice Minister, you should be one with integrity and say no to corruption. People, I want to not put it in the comment section and say no to corruption, people. No to corruption. Because these people want to normalize corruption in our country and it will not work. Because a country cannot grow in corruption. So it will not work. And we, the people of Jamaica, we are going to stand up against corruption and these corrupted politicians. Whether you're PNP, whether you're JLP, whether you're UIC, NDM, any one of them you be. From your inner corruption, we are burn you out. And you must resign. You understand? But bless up to my viewers and my subscribers them. May hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful evening. Now my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first. In every and any situation, just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray because a prayer day keep the devil away. Now my viewers and my subscribers, we have a lot coming up inside this update, so you definitely don't want to miss none. So guess what? Watch the video until the end. Remember, like up the video, share the video, and say no to corruption in the comment section. Alright? Make we run the intro and come back. We soon forward. Welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers them. Big up to all of my viewers, big up to all of my subscribers them. We continually support the channel and help the channel to grow. Now people, remember to like and share this video. Remember to like and share this video and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed as yet. And type no to corruption in the current comment section. Because corruption will not stand in this country. We will fight against corruption. All if I'm alone left to fight against corruption, I will burn out corruption. Because corruption hurt our country. You understand what I say? Now, speaking about corruption, we know say Jamaican people love KFC. But we know say they love the freeness as well. Now, this is no disrespect to anyone at all. But Jamaican people love freeness, you know. Now, KFC decides say at their 50th anniversary. So, if you buy a big deal, you're going to get a meal deal. Anybody that buy a big deal, get a meal deal. And people set up out a KFC from 3 o'clock this morning till it open in a day. And you want to tell me, say, Jamaican people no love freeness? Because KFC open every day and you have never seen that happen before. You have never seen anything like this. But, trust me, KFC pull it off. And how the KFC did ram up. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you a few clippings because we have a lot to talk about inside this update. Including Marky G, Marky British, a lead Andrew Holness by far in the poll, alright?
KFC celebrated 50 years in Jamaica today with a promotion dubbed Big Deal Brata. Now, customers who purchased a big deal got a free meal deal with their order. Now, this caused a frenzy and traffic congestion island-wide as scores of Jamaicans showed up to multiple branches. Romardo Lyons has our story.
The type of crowd politicians hope for at polling stations. But there's no wish for ink on fingers here, just grease. King Street in downtown Kingston. People like Dawn say come what may, dusk or dawn, she's not leaving without chicken.
Yeah, I want my chicken. I want it nice, spicy. You say the barbecue, you say the original. I'll beer something.
So you say this, the long line now deter you from going in?
No, you're mad. Me have to go in there. Your friend them have to go in there too. The whole of we have to go in there. We'll pack up in there. Got beer chicken. Yeah.
No teeth, no problem.
Having a denture, you can't eat the chicken same way. You understand? All a woman there, she just take out her teeth and a KFC chair wait for. You understand? Got it full of spice.
On Port Royal Street, birds of a feather, from schoolers to adults, even babies in proms. Several customers say they expected the crowd, but they're still crying foul.
But I think KFC could have done a better job in getting to control. They're expecting it as well. So when I was looking at it, because I've been here from 10 o'clock and I decided to come across at 11 to show you I can't manage the crowd. I was that close to the door and I was pushed out.
Man, how many meals are you planning on buying today?
Actually, it's one because tomorrow is my birthday, so I wanted to get something. This is my first time trying for something free.
Inside shot, chaos. You'd think Lionel Messi was at the National Stadium again. This woman is no scientist, but the precision and focus are there. Bragging outside, this elder finally got served.
I got mine.
About 2 hours.
I got mine.
But until I get my chicken, I say, give me a piece now.
She said no.
Me'll wait the time, man. You wait the time. When it go away, I'm sister down empty. I'm just going to put on my bag and come back and all of a sudden I see crowd. I say, I want my food, but I'm not rush it.
In the midst of chaos, hustling.
I know say everybody can go in one time and the sun hot, saying, I know them are going to want something to drink. That's why I come here and support everybody.
And so what has business been like since you come out here today?
It's alright, because I come and sell about 6 to 7 water and a juice. Yeah, man, give God thanks. I'm more than if I sell still, you see what I mean?
At the Manor Park branch, all manner of people.
It was crazy. I was here from 6 o'clock, but I finally got my food. I was here from 6 o'clock, but I got my food.
What's it like inside?
It's crazy. It was like an ant's nest. The people them want them chicken, but you know what them put in the chicken, we don't know.
So what prompted you to come out so early now to get this chicken?
Because of the national dish.
Uncle Colonel has been so good to us for 50 years. Oh my God, couldn't miss it.
Being there wasn't enough. Strategy was needed.
I have some family members that love to wake up early, so they came while I slept, and right now my order is in there, and I'm just waiting. They're at number 3.
In Crossroads, the drive-through line is basically a parking lot. In New Kingston, same old story. This man, with a fresh approach, careful and steady. People at home who wanted comfort probably ended up with gas. 10:53 a.m., delivery company 7 Crave said delivery time may take 3 to 4 hours. 11:55 a.m., the restaurant has exceeded its capacity. 2:06 p.m., KFC orders paused due to overwhelming demand. At the Red Hills Road location, the entrance, cart. A combo of fanning, sweating, and patience. It could easily pass for a car show.
Driver, come in the vehicle, driver.
We were told that these reserves were called for crowd control. They're to serve, but with KFC beating them to the punch, they're forced to protect. It was a big deal in other parishes as well. Brownstown St. Anne, lines of embassy proportions. Caledonia Road in Mandeville. In Savannah Lamar, Westmoreland, KFC breaking the glass ceiling for local fast food. Now, based on the turnout, the question remains, was there enough chicken to meet the demand?
Now, I really can't believe that people even kick through the glass. Now, this woman must be crazy or something. Because she had tried to break the glass at first. The glass now break and she just kick in the glass and broke the glass. Broke up everything. Why? Jamaica people are real drama. You know? There is no other on this planet like Jamaica, trust me. But people, let us check out some more videos from the KFC saga.
Hey, I'm Andre Roper, marketing manager for KFC Jamaica. We're here at KFC Old Hope Road, which happens to have been the first KFC restaurant ever opened in Jamaica. We're celebrating 50 years of finger-licking good memories, KFC Jamaica's 50th birthday. We're here for the big promotion. Why? because if you buy a big deal today, you get a free meal deal. Yes, buy a big deal, get a free meal deal while supplies last. Celebrating with our customers, celebrating with our fans. We have Dufton Shepherd, the MC. We have DJ Power. We have games, prizes, surprises. We have Fire 105. Lots of excitement all day. We have Busy Signal performing later today for the fans. It's a day of excitement. It's a day of gratitude because without our customers, KFC wouldn't be here. 50 years strong and looking forward for 50 more years.
Oh no, me know say nice finger licking, yeah? Me know about the fries and the dipping, yeah? Me know about the fall and the picking, yeah? But where the boy put the night chicken?
What's your name?
My name's Lexi.
And how are you enjoying chicken, Lexi?
You know, it tastes good, it's fresh, and I make sure I come out early so I get the fresh chicken and the raw chicken. So yeah, man, it good. It good.
Make sure I wake up early, 6 o'clock, and come out early for the chicken. If I care, we chair too, so we can sit down and wait.
And what about you? What's your name?
I'm Tashi.
And how are you enjoying the chicken?
Well, the chicken nice, you know, I'm almost done still, but yeah, it angle.
And when you guys saw that there was a 50th anniversary deal, what was the plans? Were you guys making preparations ahead of time?
We make sure we cheer them there. We can't cheer them. We bring all the cheer them, reach up for 6 o'clock and reach early. That was my plan.
What about you?
I saw the poster last week, Saturday. I went to KFC around 10 o'clock. I'm going to tell my mother, say, Mommy, you know, say, I have to go out for this. And we just go for fair house last night and we just wake up early and come sit down outside. Everybody outside, I look far away.
Well, for me, I have to set an alarm because me not wake early. She makes sure I come from 7 o'clock. And my mother makes sure she left her money so I can buy fair big deal. I will come out early. I'm going to bring my chair. So I chair them there on so yeah.
And last question for you guys. Was it worth the wait?
I mean, you see barbecue, 2 chicken done. It's worth the wait, 100%. 100%.
It was well worth the wait. Sorry. It was well worth the wait.
Besides the whole pushing and the whole tumbling, it was worth the wait. The chicken nice, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah? Where do I put the night chicken? Eh? Where do I put the night chicken? Eh? And let me see, me I got this him and find out them put the night chicken.
No, me can't believe my eyes. I said people really go out there, go sit down and wait. Bring even them own chair. Me can't believe that some people really love KFC chicken or the free chicken. I don't know. But people love KFC chicken overall. Big up KFC. You understand what I say? And trust me. Some people say worth the wait. And if they say worth the wait, why man put night chicken?
Nobody does it better. No one no cheese. No one no zinger. It's too much spice. Too much pepper. Colonel, you mother. Anywhere you do, you smell it. 3 pieces I can't fool your belly.
Now, as on a year and Holness, him plan to call the general election soon. Him can announce the date for the general election anytime and now. Because him now give the green light for his team to campaign. Right? Him hand over everything what him supposed to get. And now they are in a campaigning mode. So him can't say they not campaign again. So my people, I want to remember, I'm going to do a video of all the wickedness them where Holness did to you all over the past 9 years, including the last 4 years. How this man sabotage, abuse and use and kick up on the Jamaican people. Have police be coming out the road back like a dog. I feel crawl pound a belly like on a soldier. Oh no, forgot them, Oh no, forgot nothing at all where Labourite them do. You hear? But I am going to do a video that exposes every single wickedness and all like criminality where this man are going with another country and post it on this channel because I don't know me good at that. I don't know me good at go find back the old video them. All like wickedness I want to do, I don't know me good at that. So I am going to do such thing. Even when he tell the pastor woman say, I got make a vaccine. I got make a vaccine. And then he said, true man. All the wicked boy, Andrew Holness man. Hey, me say, every wickedness I do get ugly and I face no people. No see. But anyway, we're going to check out a video from over Andre Stevens where Dan and the support expose PNP still a lead. That's why I'm telling you, don't watch Wasteman Wide with Jazz Davis and Cliff Stooge. You understand? Now watch them people. You just keep focus, keep going, and don't make them come chicken with no money. Because every time that they do, can the money come chicken, and then when you vote for them, then treat you like a dog because they pay you. Them pay you for slave. You understand? So no follow them up with their money, people. Anyway, remember, no corruption. You understand? And remember to like and share this video. And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed as yet. Alright? Now check this video out, people.
Aspect, because the government is arguing, Courtney, that the prosperity is being felt. The government is arguing that poverty is down. The government is arguing that good economic management can yan. The government and a few of its allies are saying it's the best, but there are other syndicates in the private sector who is saying it's the worst the economy has been in the last 30 years. Listen to what Dan Anderson found in the recent poll. Listen to this keenly, Jamaica.
Despite strong economic indicators and a massive decline in poverty and unemployment rates, recent data has indicated that the man in the street is not feeling the effects.
The findings are from the latest RGR Gleaner Don Anderson poll conducted between May 16 and June 7.
There was also a lukewarm response when respondents were asked about their standard of living.
We have the details from Andrea Chisholm.
In his March budget presentation, Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness pointed to a decline in poverty. In May, PIOJ Director General Dr. Wayne Henry gave more details.
Jamaica's national poverty rate declined from 16.7% in 2021 to 8.2% in 2023, the lowest figure ever recorded since poverty rates were first measured in 1989.
Similarly, in April, the Statistical Institute of Jamaica announced that the unemployment rate in January 2025 was 3.7%. That's 1.7 percentage points lower than the same period in 2024. So the question was put to 1,033 registered voters across all parishes. Do you feel the government is doing enough to reduce poverty and unemployment? Roughly 61% of respondents said no, 27% said yes, and 11% do not know. Pollster Don Anderson also asked respondents about their personal situations, meaning
basically their standard of living, how they're getting along, meeting their daily household expenditure, etc.
Less than half, 46.5% of respondents said it was average. 8% said their personal situation was excellent, 22% said good, 17% poor, and 6% very poor.
We broke that down by the demographic groupings, of course, and the persons who were more positive about their own situation were older persons. The younger persons, 18 to 24, were skeptical about their own personal situation and hence, reflecting a situation that suggested they're unhappy about where they are at this point in time.
From a political perspective,
those who said they were going to vote for the Jamaica Labour Party were more favorable about their own personal situation than those who were going to vote for the People's National Party.
Jamaica's macroeconomic indicators have also been going in the right direction. At the end of May, the net international reserves stood at $5.8 billion. The inflation rate for April was 5.3%, within the Bank of Jamaica's target range of 4 to 6%. At the end of the last fiscal year, Jamaica's debt to GDP ratio, what the country owes versus what it produces, was below 70%. That means the debt is going down. So, how would respondents rate the current economic conditions in Jamaica? 38% of respondents said it was average, 5% excellent, 18% good, 27% poor, and 12% very poor. The RGR Gleaner Don Anderson poll has a margin of error of plus or minus 3%.
Jamaica. 61%. And a little bit, and a little bit that you know, Courtney.
Much?
When they ask about the economic outlook for Jamaica, 61% said that they're not feeling the impact. That's not good for a party going into an election. 21% said yes, they're feeling the impact. 61% said no. This is not good for a party who says that they have reduced poverty by almost 50%. But it's also startling because when they ask further about the economy, their personal lives, bring up that bigger producer. Let the people see what Don Anderson is saying. How would you rate the current economic condition of the country, Courtney? 4 and 18 is so much. 5 and 18 is so much. That not look good. 23. 26 and 11 are how much?
26 and 11.
Do the maths with me, Jamaica?
47 that.
37. Mighty God. And if you add you can't add the average to the good enough, and you can't add it to the very bad. And him want to go on in an election.
The same way, madam.
Jamaica. The poll is going even further. I'm gathering that Don Anderson, you realize what they are when Blue Dot do them poll, Courtney. Yeah. You remember Blue Dot normally go parish by parish and break down and tell you what is it looking like in each parish. You realize that Blue Dot didn't go into the parishes this time. Them just say, oh, Mark is leading in these parishes, but them never give the specificities to how is he leading in the parishes. You know why they couldn't do it, Jamaica? You know why they can't do it, Jamaica? Blue Dot can't do it because the Labour Party is in serious trouble. So when I hear Desmond I say the Labour Party go and wipe and sweep out the corporate area, which corporate area are you talking about?
Which corporate area?
Which corporate area are you talking about, Desi? Black Puss Desi. Which corporate area are you talking about?
Corporate area.
But now, this is the part that they're not talking about in the media. How much is the PNP leading Holness by? And the JLP, the PNP are go against, the PNP going against Holness. The PNP going against Holness. Because once you take down Holness, you take down everything over there. Because not one of them makes sense. So once you take down Holness, the entire structure fall. The poll from Don Anderson is showing tonight, Courtney, that the PNP across the length and breadth of Jamaica is 7.8%. 7.8%. You hear me say, Courtney? The poll is showing 7.8%. That's not normal, Courtney.
Not normal. 7.8.
7.8%. So basically 8%.
Yeah.
The margin of error is 3%. So the PNP has a 5% advantage nationally. And if the PNP keeps going, hey, Holness, not even the money where you go earn out in a independence through solidarity. No amount of money you push out, no amount of feel good you go push out in, because here is his strategy, Courtney and Jamaica. Listen to his strategy tonight, Jamaica. Listen to his strategy. His strategy is to celebrate chairman of CARICOM. Then him start, go around the island and talk about, then go in at the independence celebration. Use the independence to talk about nationalism and feel good and go in a stadium. And then keep big street dance and out how much thousands of dollars to people. And think that what Jamaica. I want you all to put on your binoculars.
Look good.
I want you all to keep, you know, like when they ask up on the track, Courtney. And you not gonna put on the blinkers with me, Jamaica. You not gonna hold it when you see them come flourish with the 20,000. When them come with the 50,000. When them come with the gravel. When them come with the cement. When them come with the plywood. When them come with the block. When them come with the zinc. When them come with the flat screen. Take it. Me not say, no, fi take in Jamaica. Take in, no, fi take in. But, you not go put no hand in no black ink. You not go put no hand in no black ink. So if they say no fi take in and then put no hand in, tell them you don't want it. Shun the very appearance. Shun Jamaica. Shun the very appearance.
Ball out! Whoa, yo. We did.
Shun them! You hear what I said tonight, Jamaica? You have a duty to shun them! Remember, Jamaica, how many of your children have suffered through this public education system? Remember the bad road, how much transport people, taxi men, front end, back end. Your vehicles have been mashed up over the last 9 years because of bad road. Remember, Jamaica, the kind of water distribution that you have not gotten in this country for the last 9 years. Remember, Jamaica, how many of your children and your mothers have died because the public healthcare system in this country has killed them. Remember, Jamaica, how they treated you. Remember, Jamaica, the kind of insults they have granted to you over the 9 years. Remember, Jamaica. Remember. Remember the Ecoy farm. Remember how they removed giving you information about the status. Remember they said Judge or Maker. Remember how many of your children. Remember how much on the belly pee. And remember mothers of this country. Remember how many children have been abducted. Nothing has been done to rescue the children of this country. Remember the illicit aid, Jamaica. Remember how we bawl. Remember how we holler. Remember how much of us hungry. And feed them belly full. Them pata boil, Jamaica. Shun them. Remember how you were locked down. You were to get the COVID money. Where they only give you 10,000 and they collected trillions of dollars. Remember, Jamaica. Remember how he mashed down people's house. Remember the sex offenders registry. How them protect the sex offenders registry. Remember, Jamaica. Remember, Jamaica. Shun the very appearance of evil. Remember how they tried to change the Constitution. Remember how they tried to change the Integrity Commission. Remember he carried the Integrity Commission to court. Remember his wealth is uncertified. And many of you as public servants in this country, if you get something, the government won't know how you get it. But him have 28 bank account, Jamaica.
What can go so?
Remember, the man took the entire IC to court, the Integrity Commission to court. He wants to change the law to struck down illicit enrichment. Remember, Stocks and Security Limited. Remember, SSL, where then take up on the money, put in an investment. Remember the used car deal. Remember, Airports Authority money, where them put in a. Where that one then here? First Rock, remember, Jamaica, they took 300% increase.
Help. We hear the Labourite.
We need your divine intervention. We're tired of the Labourite.
Remember Petrojam Jamaica. Remember Ruel Reed Jamaica. Remember Probox $2,000. Remember then take up Dennis Strong figure clean them up. Nasty, remember Jamaica. Remember the fertilizer. Remember the $1,000 cake, US cake. Remember Grace McLean. Remember Jamaica, no oxygen was in the hospitals. Remember Jamaica, no ventilators in the hospitals. Remember the dead baby scandal, Jamaica. Remember the Blue Lagoon. Remember the beaches that them take on off, Jamaica.
Ball out! Whoa, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the power.
Jamaica, remember, they have not released the Kroll report that millions of US dollars was paid for. Remember, Jamaica, lest you forget, Jamaica. Remember the feces in the water, Jamaica.
No, cat. Tomorrow Labor Day.
Labor wicked.
Yes, Jamaica. So if you have selective memory or if you suffer from dementia tonight, remember how they went and usurped, carried back the DPP. Remember Nzinga King, where Paula said what? Nzinga never cut off her ear and the police wasn't prosecuted. Remember Clifton, he mashed down the house and said to us, PNP gangster. And when the reality came, one teacher in a constituency did sell the house them illegally. Remember Jamaica, Petrojam. Remember the $80 million where them did find in the house. Remember the drill. Remember the $31 million drill, Jamaica.
Help. We hear the Labourite.
We need your divine intervention. We're tired of the Labourite.
Remember Jamaica, them lockdown in the Pitney in a state of emergencies. Remember the $3 trillion unaccounted for. Remember billions, 830 billion unaccounted for in the Ministry of Health. No.
Time come. Some are got charged for corruption.
Remember Jamaica, how them lock you down. Remember Market Me got a multi-million-dollar preferential contract.
What can go so?
Remember CMU Jamaica. Remember Grace McLean. Remember Ruel Reed. Remember how them take out the nutrition products limited. Suffer poor people in the country. Suffer the little pitney them from eating. Remember them take out reading in our schools, Jamaica.
Ball out! Whoa, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything.
Remember Dwayne Smith get $2 billion contract for feed the hospital and the nurse them a eat crackers and steal cheese. Remember Dwayne Smith who another one $20 million and he say what Courtney in can't recall him owe the 21 million. Remember Cornwall Regional Hospital.
What can go so?
It changed from 2 billion to 27 billion, Jamaica. Remember how them come in pan the Maroons. Remember them did want to take where the Maroon land them. Remember, oh God, eternal Father, eternal Father, eternal Father, will we stand against evil?
Help. We hear the
We need your divine intervention. We're tired of the labor rights. We're tired of the green people. We are so far.
Remember the Samora agreement. Remember them secretly take millions from the US to promote LGBT. I read in a school, do you remember? Remember then take off the rafters, them in a Ochi rafters, White River rafters. Remember.
What can go so?
Remember Tufton son carrying the plastic rice pound. Remember James Robertson and Otney Lawrence carrying the amount of imported onion and Irish potato pound. Remember the lumber. Maroons, remember the lumber.
Ball out! Whoa, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything.
Remember the Mumba grass. We call some of them. Remember the Mumba grass. Remember. Oh, you know what me remind you tonight, Jamaica. This call for reverse the curse and reverse the order. Jamaica, we need to reverse this curse. Remember the 200 million worth of fertilizer. Remember the backside. Remember Jamaica, the aisle where them no want. Remember the imported ice from Arbin Hill. Remember weed people down at Anchovy and Westmoreland, the imported cannabis.
Way you think, because the average, what does average mean?
Caller.
That
Caller, what I always tell you, say, read the room. You always hear I say that. But here's what me I say. Remember, sister, me I go down memory lane, my friend. Me go down memory lane. But wait now, my friend. If me go down memory lane, you should have called me to remind me about two things to know. Not call me about the poll. Call about the poll another time when me get back on that, my friend. Read the room now. Not slow down my energy tonight, my friend. Keep with me now. Remember, call in and remind me. Cause me know me talk nothing of what me. And remind. Your duty have to remind me about something when me not mention. All right. God bless you, my friend. Hello, good night.
Remember the ship workers, then we come a Falmouth.
Yes.
And them accept the Antoine and they accept the Ochi cruise ship.
Remember the ship workers in a COVID when they never take up. Remember the picnic them where they did a sort of raft in a Ukraine and a Golden did have to make sure they get back in the island.
What can go so?
Remember Bustamante with Shaggy Money. You remember with Shaggy Money? Never good them. You remember what them do with Shaggy Money? And to date, there is no CT scanner MRI still done. Remember Jamaica. Remember Dara Wimple. Remember Sean. Hello, good night.
Good night, teacher. Because remind me today, said she could never vote for them because she remember when she have to go borrow loan to pay 400,000 for her two pitney them for no whenever have her no mask, and it wreck her, mash her up completely, bring down her little sewing business. So we have to remind them
400,000 shop for pay for mask, for get her pitney them.
201, 200 fertile, and the poor people them.
All right, me no. Remember. So tonight, when next them come in front of you, remind them. You remember when the church